Hey guys, so this is mr.fx after a long time. So I'm making a new tutorial, which is I hope so long. It will take maybe 5 to 6 parts. So I'll show you what I'm creating. So for that I'm showing you because in that I'll use a lot of tools. So I'll tell you which tool because if you'll make it before, so then you can follow the tutorial if you want. So I'm doing on this one because many people ask me to do this. So I'll show you because this is very heavy also. So I need some time for caching and everything. So the thing is, in parts, I'll show you how you can properly uh, make the object for fracturing, and I'll completely using Boolean fracture. Then I'm using some forces. You can see there is 4 on to 6 sphere. See, this one is sphere, one is sphere, one is sphere, one is sphere, and maybe one here. So 5 is sphere. So these are creating effects, and I'll show you how you can tackle like if you have so many particles, because this is like 61 million uh, polygons. I did it in 61 million polygons. So before that we need a tool so that we can create our fractures, which is not my personal idea. I saw many tutorials, so I get some idea and created that one. Maybe many people use that tool also. So I'll tell you whoever don't know how to create that tool, because you can't download it it is not easily available. So I'll tell you how you can create the tool. So I'll do this one, and maybe after 2 or 3 days I'll post first part of this. Then I'll slowly first object, then how to fracture, then how to create constraint, then forces, and then simulation. Okay, so this one is the thing. So we'll start with the main thing is that is a global. So how you can use that easily. So I'll start with the sphere, because that will be a OTL. OTL means okay, one second. Yeah, so OTL means a tool which you can even import and export. Even if I want so I can even this one. This is Houdini digital asset. So I can go and maybe I have that in my documents, but I'll create it. Um, so the thing is you can easily import it if you want to work in your office and anywhere. So you can import it. So the thing is what the logic is. So we have a sphere, we'll make it center. Okay, so we need some planes. So the thing is if we have some first I'll do an ISO. I'll show you what I want to do. ISO offset. Okay, and I'll give you it roughly, and then I need a scatter to scatter some points. So I'll not go for 100, maybe this one, and then I need a grid. Okay, and copy 2 points. I also saw these things in some tutorial. It is not like personal idea, but I manipulated a little bit. So we have this, and then you can before this scatter, you don't have even normal. So what you can do, you can create attribute randomize maybe, and you can create normal here. You can directly create normal. See, you have normal, or maybe before only you can create normal. Okay, so now if you will see, you have randomized. So if you are using anything related to direction, I always use direction and orientation. We'll get more randomized things. So we got this, and these will be our cutters. Then you can increase the, we make it 80 by 80. You can see, and then you can give some even mountain before only, or you can give it letter. Okay, you can see, and this one now you can use this as a fracture, depends on like if you feel that it is too much, go for 25. Okay, then you can use a boolean fracture. Okay, so this is our cutting surface, and our main object will be our sphere. Yep. Like this, and then you can cut it. It will take some time because boolean is heavy, but it's like one time investment. And one more thing, I have to go for polygon mesh. So this is an easy thing, it is not so difficult, uh, but it is important because when I will do that tutorial, then if I'll do this thing, it will be more lengthy. So I thought that okay, I'll do it now. So I'll take exploded view. You can see how it looks like. So now the noise you can see. Okay, I'll increase it. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of cool pieces are there. Okay, yeah. So like this. So this is our thing, but you can't do these things every time, because when you will see that building, there's a lot of parts are there, and maybe for some you are using boolean, like for glass you can't use boolean. Even you can, but better you can use some maybe RBD material fracture also you can use, or you can do is manually also you can do. But this will be a tool for concrete, and in a building, everything is concrete and bricks and everything. So, and that building is from Rebel Way. So that is free. I'll give you link when I'll do that tutorial, so you can follow me along with that. So I'll show you how to do this and create it in a proper way. So first take any object, like I took a sphere, then create normal, check it. Okay, so we have normal, we need point normals. Yep. Okay, so we got the normals, and then we need ISO offset. So whenever you are creating a tool, just think it is not for a sphere, it is for everything. So that's why I give too much offset, because maybe sometime you have some crispy edges or something, so you need proper thing. And you can do one more thing, you can use bound. So why bound? You can get an overview of the thing, you can say, and even you have to increase it, maybe 0.25, 0.25, 0.25, 0.25. So you will not leave any spaces, like that sphere is now correctly inside it, and then you will do ISO offset, then you will get this. Okay, so if you'll use any object here, you will get this bound and ISO offset. Okay, after this what you have to do, you have to do some scatter. Okay, you got the scatter. And first of all, don't use this relax iteration, this is so heavy. Okay, so we can get 100. Okay, that's cool, because these value will be you can say tagged with outside. When we will create the tool, we'll give some you can say points there, you can change them. Okay, you can change the values, so you don't have to come inside the tool and do every time again and again. Okay, so we got the scatter, and we will get the grid. Okay, we got the grid, and we need copy 2 points. We will tag it, and same thing, we need a randomizer for our normal, because it can't be like this. So we'll do N and direction and orientation. So the key thing here, these things first. For now I'm making it 150 by 150. Okay, so the thing is, our sphere is so small, you can see our sphere is this much big, and this grids are like, you can imagine that thing, I hope. And this thing is like this. So see the sphere, and this is the you can say waste part. Okay, so what I will do, I will use this sphere and I'll convert it to VDP from polygon, I hope. Cool. Yeah, and you can use the reshape SDF. So what it will do, it will expand it. If I'll increase the, yeah, so you can see like this. So now you have two options to do. So first of all, you can directly group. Okay, you got the polygon, got this thing. What you can do, you can do a group. So this is the bounding object, and this is the thing, and you can group. There's two things. So I'll tell you what is the difference. So we can go for points. Okay, so remove this and go for bounding and bounding object. Okay, maybe we got a group, and now try blast and blast that group and do delete non-selected. Yep, so you got it. So this is a easy way. Even you can use here attribute transfer also, but attribute transfer is always so difficult. You can say not difficult, it's so heavy. So the thing is, when you will use color here and color here, what you can do, you can put a color node here. I'll tell you the technique. Even many of you know that, I know. So what you can do, you can make it black, set to black, and copy it, and this one make it white. Okay, now what you can do, okay, white, yeah, white, and you can do attribute transfer. Okay, got it. So now go for color, and this thing will be less. Okay, okay, now you can even use another blast, means I'm just telling you technique, we are not using it because this is heavy. So you can use add cd dot x is greater than sorry, less than 1. Nice, go for points. Okay, delete now. So you got the same result, you can see this one, and okay, okay, sorry. This one is like this. Okay, there's something happen, I hope. Okay, maybe, yeah, okay, this value you can tweak, this value also 0.1 or maybe 1. Okay, and then why that's some issue, I hope so. Okay, there's some issue, I don't know, something happened here, so that's why I was not using attribute transfer. Even before this I tried, that time it was okay. Okay, it's okay, now it's working. Yeah, so this one is correct. As we can see, this thing and our sphere. Yeah, so see, from this how much area we utilized. So now, so what is use of this? We can use that also, but the use is when you will increase the value here. Okay, see, okay, so it will be not so heavy because we deleted a like waste part. We got this maybe. Okay, so after blast, what we can do, you can even randomize the noise by the connectivity. Like the connectivity is like, if you will use a connectivity node, what it will do, it will create a class attribute. You can see class attribute by the polygons connected with. Okay, not like intersection, the connection. Like if you will go to w, oh sorry, q. Okay, so this is one class. If I will delete it and I'll do delete non-selected, and you can see here this is class 14. Okay, so this is called class. So what you can do, you can use this class, and maybe we can use some mountain. Okay, then you can use this and put any expression in this, anything you can do, but I'm not doing this. I will do normally remove this connectivity. Okay, so yeah, you can see we got some randomized cuts and cutters, sorry, not cuts. And you can see, yeah, this is the issue. So I'll tell you how to tackle this one also. First I'll go for less. Okay, so maybe you can, okay, I'll show in that because that was visible there, those points. Let it cook. Yep, so maybe so you have to always, after doing this blast, I recommend you to do a clean. Maybe there is no issue, but still you have to do this clean. What it will do, it will remove degenerated primitives. So what it will do, we can check even, I hope so, poly count. Okay, guide. I forget. It is like I'm using after long time. I'm feeling like that. Okay, okay, maybe we can see here, leave it. So you can see here how many points, 2 6 3 5 6 7. Okay, after clean, Okay, so it is like a luck because whenever I do, so there will be some extra points. Like you can say, no, this one, this degenerated primitives. You can say that single point somewhere. So that's why you have to use clean to remove them, and then you can use this mountain. Okay, and don't use too much value because it can shrink. So you can at that time you have to do go reshape, and you have to increase it to maybe 4 or maybe 5, depends on you. Then it will increase the area. So these all the value will be driven by outside and whatever we will create those parameters. Okay, so we got this. Okay, I'll go for less. I hope it is will be heavy now. So this is a tool for the cutters only. Okay, so we got this less one. So we got the mountain, and one more thing you can do, you can create a group. So what it will do, whenever you will use this boolean, so you can get that inside group either by this thing, or maybe directly you can, when you will do boolean fracture, you will get an inside group. So you can use a null also here because we need this much only. So now the thing is, we have to just select this much. Cool. And we have to 1 second. Yeah, this one. Subnet from selected. Okay. So this will be a subnet now. So we got this. And now you can go and you can create digital asset from this thing. So you can rename it. Maybe this is a cutter. That much only enough. So what I am telling, the thing is, now it is a sphere and we have the cutter. So we'll try boolean with this first. Boolean fracture, sorry. So we got the cutters and the geometry, and you can see we got it, and we got the exploded view also. You can see it works properly. Now the thing is, we created in a sphere. Now go for box or maybe tube, something like that. So it should work every time. So I'll create a tube, maybe not like this. I'll increase the height and I'll cap it and then convert it to a polygon. Yeah, and then connect it and connect it and go for it. Now you see how it should work. We'll see how the cutter works. Okay, so we got this and exploded. We got some cool geometry. I just like this. Wow. See, you have to just replace it because you every time you can't create cutter, and you got the cutters. So now we have everything. So what we can do, we can you create some random parameters and random noises for the this thing. Okay, and this is global scale. Maybe you can create a multiplier with this one maybe. Okay, oh, not, I don't want to key it. Okay, okay, it will not. Okay, this is a scale, it will not work like that. So you can even add the values and randomize it more like that. Okay, so and in copy to points also, yeah, after copy to points we can create that connectivity and we can give some randomized noise, but I hope it's okay for now. You can see our geometry is looking nice. I hope, like some really cool cuts like this. You see it is cutted from here also, here also, from top also. Yeah, it looks nice. And you have some small pieces. I'll tell you how to remove them. We have one tool for that also. Okay, so we'll remove these small pieces, this one and whatever is small like this, because when you will do what you can say, when it's a very big building like this, so you can't even see them. Okay, and these are very heavy cause for creating a convex hull for these things, Houdini is processing too much. So we have a tool, we'll see on the day when I'll start my fracture thing. So this is the tool. So what you can do now, you got the subnet. So you can go to edit parameter interface, and first of all go to select all four and invisible it and press apply. You can see these are invisible. Now you can go and create according to you. I'm telling you, do it by yourself, like the size. So you can create here like you can take a float, maybe, yeah. Okay, and you can say that okay, this is size, or maybe cutter size. What the hell? Sorry, cutter size, and copy and paste and apply. Okay, so we got the cutter size here, you can see. And what you can do, you just copy parameter and go to grid and paste relative reference. You can see, and paste relative reference, because we need that completely square. So we got this. So now whenever we will change it, okay, so that is 0 now, so maybe you can't see any cutter. Yeah, if you'll make it 10, it will calculate for a sec and it will do it. See. Okay, and maybe if you feel that okay, that cutter is not passing through completely, because they should pass. Okay, so you can increase the value, decrease the value. So same thing, you can do everything, like you can create for rows, columns. These should also maybe, okay, I'll do it, I'll show you. So we got the interface. I'll create interface for this. And what we can do, we have the cutter. So for this, you can say this will be our cutter density, how much dense it is. So cutter density. Okay, and apply. We got that also. We'll connect it, and this will be okay. This is okay. Normal is okay. Bound is okay. Bound even you can do this, but I hope it is enough. Or maybe if you want, you can do that. And okay, then we need a where it's at, separator. Okay, so now that's separated, and you can create another float maybe. Yeah, and you can see we have ISO offset. You can take anything. Yeah, so the thing is scatter. So maybe this should be here. So cutter, or maybe number of cutter, okay, and apply it. So we can connect it with this thing. Okay, and then there is a seed. Okay, you can use this seed now. Okay, so if you don't like this, you can press 2, and you can see it will randomize a little bit. See, cutter change, so our boolean will be changed. Yeah, see the pattern change. Okay, so the thing is you don't have to create cutters for every time, like at least for concrete thing, because I hope in FX we have maximum time building the destruction and concrete destruction and this and wall breaking and all those things. For that I recommend boolean fracture. This is perfect, this thing is perfect, but you have to do a little bit corrections, because these small things can create so much problem in your simulations, because you can't control them. So you have to remove them. For that, we'll see on that day. Okay, so for that we got this. So what we can do now, density, if I'll change it completely, and number of cutters 25. Okay, then you can copy it and go inside and paste relative reference and paste relative reference. Even you can do absolute reference also. So the relative reference and absolute reference is difference is, so if in absolute if you will copy this value and you paste it over here, maybe by absolute. Okay, so what it will do, when you will change value there, then it will change here. But in relative, if you will change value here also, if you middle click and you can see 25, I can change it 30. And if you'll go to your interface, you can see, let it calculate. Okay, please see, automatically it changes, but in absolute it will not change. The difference is that much. So I hope you people can do now the thing, like you can do a value for this thing. So you can manually outside only, you don't have to change your tool again and again. Okay, so what you will do, you will take this and you increase the value so that SDF value will change. If you are thinking that okay, they are too close, cutters are small or something, and then you can maybe blast is okay, clean is okay, then you can change this mountain. You can take all these values, height, element size, scale, offset, so you can change outside. And I hope one more noise were there. Okay, we used two noises, maybe one mountain here. Yeah, okay, so we have one noise only. Yeah, so it's okay. You can even use multiple noises also for a small noise, big noise, depends on you. It is just the basic of the thing. Okay, and you have to just create digital asset, and it will ask you what should be the name. So maybe you can say cutter HDA, and it will ask you where to save and operator label. Okay, if you will say accept, it will do a little bit of thing. Okay, so we got this, and we have to do accept. And I'll tell you, if you have to edit after creating a digital asset, that also you can do, and you can do save node type. You can see this lock. I hope this will, yeah, this will be locked now. Match current definition. Okay, when you do match current definition, it is locked. See, like other. Okay, it is taking time to evaluate. Hold. Okay, so you can see now we have, and if you'll go to and we'll type cutter HDA, so we got this, and this is the same. You can even go inside and check it. Yeah, this is same. Everything is same. Just you need to select this and connect. It will work. You have to give some values also, so you can do this also. You can preset these values. You have I have yeah, set to default. There is a value. There is a thing. Make current value default. Okay, so after doing this, okay, what you have to do, you have to make your allow sorry. Okay, no, you can't do this here. First you have to do allow editing of content, and you have to do type properties, and then you can do this. Okay, then you have parameters, and you can do like, okay, this much value it should be every time between. See, there is a range also. You can lock the ranges, like, okay, it should not be more than this. So these things you can do, and you can use them as a default. Okay, let me check. Save node type and match current definition. I hope it should work, otherwise I'll tell you. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. I hope there is some issue every time when I do this. So I'll tell you in next lesson that when I'll do this, I'll tell you how to do this, because I did that took so much time for me. I don't know why, but it's okay. So you have this cutter HDA. If you want, then I can provide in my next lesson also the same thing. So you can use this also, and I'll give you the building thing also. So okay, we'll meet next. And this is a small tool which can be so useful sometime if you have a large and big project. You don't have to create things again and again. And some more tools will be there, we'll create in that lesson. Okay, so we'll meet soon. I'm going to record that lesson, and I'll meet you soon after 2-3 days maybe. Okay, bye bye. Thanks for watching.